Alright YouTube, I got this Toro push mower at an auction. I spent a whopping $5 on it. I tried to start it and runs on ether, but it will not run. So we're going to clean the carburetor on this Toro recycler push mower. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'll lift it up on its side. So I put a bunch of fuel in this thing because it was empty. Take this air cleaner off. Whoa, notice I'm using my 6-in-1. No air cleaner at all. Okay, it's not good. I think I have some spares up there. I gotta find it, but I think I got some spares. Man, if you guys don't have a 6-in-1, you gotta get one. I mean, you can do 11-in-1 and stuff, but I don't know. A 6-in-1 is like, does just about everything. Ooh, these things are on there. This thing's got some grime on it, so I think it's been sitting out for a while. And probably just sitting in the lot, at the dealer's lot. They're like, yeah, take this to the auction. See if somebody wants it. And I wanted it because I actually think it's nice. Okay, I'll take these off. Alright. Okay, so those clipped in there. Okay. Let's put those screws there. Alright. Yeah, this thing's dirty. Yeah, it's got some oil, some old gas sitting in it. Alright, let's take this thing off. Alright. Get my medical things out here. Clamp off this fuel line. And then, I don't know if it's 10 or 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Take that bolt out. Take that bolt out. Okay, so this thing's freelancing. Okay. Alright, let's take this spring out. Okay, that's hanging on there, and that's hanging on there. And so is that too. Okay, we got a couple things to take off. Alright. Mag-trite time. And we got a real cute little guy. What is this? 1/4 inch. It's a 1/4 inch. Okay. So this looks like your throttle. No. You know what this is? This is your automatic choke. So this is like one of them easy start things. Doesn't have a choke on it, but I think it throttles a choke on initial fire up. On initial fire. Okay, yep. So just gonna let that sit. And then, okay, we got, so let's take this hose off. Alright, so we're gonna get some fuel out of this thing. Remember. Okay. And twist. Ooh, okay. So now we're gonna undo that. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. So now that's off. We can take this thing apart and see what's going on inside. I bet you this thing's fucking gross inside. Outside looks rough. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be juicy inside, dude. Ugh. Yeah, it's a dirty carb, dude. Look how dirty this thing is. I see all that shit. Okay. This thing is filthy. No wonder this thing wouldn't fire. Not a shot in hell. Gotta put the beer aside. Okay. Remember? If you saw the other video, we're gonna take the pin out. Oh yeah. When the pin's hard to come out, you know it's caked with shit. Okay, so put that aside. Needle valve aside. Yeah. So you know what we're gonna do? This is gonna be a two-part video. Because this thing needs a new gasket. Look how horrible that gasket is. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna submerge this thing in my carburetor cleaning solution. I'll show you. I think I got it over there. Yeah. Alright. So you can buy this stuff at AutoZone, Napa. Carburetor parts cleaner. So when shit is really rough, you're going to want to let it sit for 24 hours. Alright. So, because, again, this thing's probably been sitting, I would bet, well over a year. And again, it was probably sitting at a dealerships. And they were like, yeah, just get rid of it. Someone traded it in, wasn't working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this whole fucking thing in here. And off she goes. To the bottom of the ocean. We're going to let it sit for 24 hours. And when I come back, so tomorrow I'll come back. I'll blow the shit out of the thing. And we should have a fresh looking carburetor. Alright? Be back. Okay, so where I last left off was this was dunked in the think tank, the carburetor parts cleaner right over there. So I just took it out. I actually had it sit for 2 days. Not because I planned to, but because I had other things going on. So, but it doesn't look a lot different coming out. But if you notice, all this stuff is easily coming off. Look at all this stuff. So, scraping all this shit off. So the parts cleaner loosened all this stuff up and has allowed me to properly clean this thing. I also ordered a little kit which came with a new bowl and a gasket, and man, this thing needed the gasket. This thing is shredded and destroyed, so I got a nice new gasket, new bowl for it, and a new float. So now this thing should be sitting pretty. But just cleaning off this remaining gunk and schmutz. And we're going to put it back together. So I'm also in the process I should talk when I'm done. I'm also in the process of rebuilding, not rebuilding, but cleaning and repairing my buddy Victor's chainsaw. So while that's ordering parts, I can finish up this. So now that this sucker's back together and it's nice and clean and it looks clean, we can put it all back together. So we're now going to put the needle valve back in here. The needle valve goes in here, and what this needle valve does is that's your fuel supply and shut off all in one. So as the bowl fills up with fluid, it shuts off the gas to the bowl so you don't. So you see how that drops down? So as it fills up with fuel, it shuts off and then drops down again. So now we're going to put this gasket on here. Nice. And the gasket fits good. And the new bowl. And this sucker, we also gotta clean this sucker out too, or blow this sucker out too. Alright. There's shit in here. We gotta get it out. So this I did not put in the parts cleaner, and this is what fastens the bowl to this, but it also has these small holes in here that allows fuel to go in and up through the stem so that you can so that it'll supply fuel to the carburetor. So we're just going to loosen up a little bit, but I got a fancy tool for this, and it's my turkey poker. So I got this I was working on this, ladies. It was a John Deere 410. Man, it was a nice machine. And she gave me this turkey poker. Well, she called it a turkey poker. I mean, I guess I don't know what, it's just a stick, but this thing's nice for jabbing in holes. Small holes that you need to clean shit out of. Like this. So get yourself a turkey poker. Whatever the hell a turkey poker is. Stuff on this. We're going to clean it off a little more. This is brass. You gotta be careful with it. My fingers are tough, so the wire wheel doesn't really affect them that much because I got so many calluses on them. If anything, it shaves some of the calluses off, and it looks good. You can see through it. I'm just gonna shoot this again. And blow it out one more time. Before we couldn't get anything out of it. Now it's shooting out nice, clean air, good stream. So thanks to my turkey poker that lady gave me, and some carb cleaner. Now this thing's breathing. Okay. So, put this little fill gasket back on. And we're going to thread this sucker on there. Okay. What's going on here? There we go. This is a ½ inch, or is it? Yeah, it's a ½ inch. I wonder it wasn't tightening. So I tighten all the way by hand on these, and then I do an 1/8 of a turn. 1/8 of a turn. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I can remember how to put this thing back together. So this is garbage. I don't need this no more. Oh yeah, and we need an air cleaner for this thing. Forgot about that. Alright. It looks like I dropped a bolt, but okay. Alright, so... What's your throttle? This. Interesting, okay. Okay. So, do we remember how this went? So this guy goes in here, right? And this sucker goes in here for the choke. We remember. Just lightly set that there. Okay. So let's put these bolts back in. Get it started at least. Let's see what size. What size is this? 3/8. 3/8. Okay. Beautiful day outside. There's the Jeep. Gotta work on that. Okay, that's in there nice. So make sure this has to go on there, but this has to thread on. This thing was being a pain in the ass. There we go. Now we're thread on. There we go. Okay. Alright, the fuel line goes back on. Okay. Let's release this. You know what these are called? These are called forceps, I believe. I think that's what it is in the medical term, forceps. I had to look it up. Okay. hose clamp back on. Look at that. Okay. I'm missing 2 screws. I'm missing a screw. And you know what? I was flinging this thing around like an idiot. I bet you I sent it flying. And it's missing. Oh boy. Okay. There it is. Okay. So let's put this cover back on. Now this also has this vent breather. Let's blow this out. It's just a little dirty. Okay, breather went in good. That's nice. Okay, that one went on good. And now we do this one. Okay. Oh. Alright, that seems nice and tight. Good seal. That's really tight. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we gotta get an air cleaner for this thing, but I bet you this sucker starts. Now, I should be getting fuel to the carburetor, and I think, yeah, I put fuel in this thing. Yeah, so I bet you this thing starts. Let's see if it does, or if I'm full of shit. It's one of the auction pieces I got. Almost. She wants to. Probably still the carburetor cleaner in it. Okay. Let's give it a quick shot in the ass. She's smoking. It's good. It's better than what we had. Little squirt. Okay. Make sure there's fuel going to the carburetor. Blow in the gas tank. Oh, actually, there's really not much fuel in there. Oh no. I thought there was fuel in there. I gotta fill this thing up. Sitting here lying to you. Ooh, that was good. She's full now. Yeah, let's just bang her around. What's going on here? She should be firing. Okay. So that ends up that I'm full of it. So I gotta take it apart again. Let's see why she won't run on her own. So my first thought is I'm gonna drop the bowl, make sure air is getting to it. I'm sorry, make sure gas is getting to it. We know it's getting plenty of air. Okay, I'll take that off. And it's not getting any fuel, so I'm just gonna crack this and make sure that if we're getting fuel through here, fuel should be coming. Okay, we're getting fuel. We're getting plenty of fuel. So again with my forceps, close that off. Now I did put a new bowl on here. So let me just take the spider looked like a black widow. Yeah, okay, so we're getting fuel. Fuel there. So let's take that off again. You know what? I'm gonna make sure fuel is getting in there. Spray up in here. Whoa. Not the right straw. I saw a little bit come up there. Yeah, okay. Look good to me. Let's blow some air up there. Okay, so it's breathing up there. I'll just look my inspection mirror real quick. Okay, and let's just confirm. Thought we had gotten all the shit out of here. Maybe I gotta get a little more. We will solve this. The toothbrush I use really gets the tartar out. Alright. Honestly, I don't see an issue why this thing shouldn't run. So I'm going to put this back up in here. I'm actually not going to thread it as tight this time. Let's let it fill up a little bit. Just leave it like that. Let's see if she'll fire now. What if it won't because you need it? All right, round 2. So there must have been some shit still stuck in the carb. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this thing back together. Well, just the airbox cover, and then I got to get a cleaner from my my end there. But pretty much that'll be it for this thing. Give it a good cleanup, change oil in it, and off to the races. See ya.